Hey guys, welcome back on IQcodec to this new tutorial. So this is actually our first stream on this channel. We are sorry for making it too late for those who are found in Africa. So today we are going to be talking on how to become an African YouTuber or to be any YouTuber no matter your country. So before we start this video, I want to actually announce to you guys that our official website shall be launched on the 28th of this month, and the name of the website is Trick. So being a YouTuber is one of the good things out there that you have to do. It's very easy, very free to go on YouTube. You don't have to pay for anything. That's what is fun about it. So for this video, I have prepared a checklist to which we are going to be using all along this video. So one of the first questions we're going to be answering is that why do you want to create a YouTube channel? So first of all, you creating a YouTube channel means that you are actually aiming to do something that you love people to watch. What do I mean? Showing what you are capable to the world outside it, because videos on YouTube are watched all over the world in any country. So going on YouTube is actually one of the best things you can do if you want to show your art to the world. So now, what is your hobby? So a hobby is what you love doing it even though you're not being paid for. So let's take for example, you love gaming, and what you are doing to earn a living is not gaming. So you can actually use part of your time to create a YouTube gaming channel to be uploading your gaming videos on YouTube. So that is what I call a hobby. As for us IQcodec, we are actually computer scientists, so we love ITECH tricks, all of the sort, web development, programming. So you need to find a hobby. And if you love playing football, so anything you love doing without being paid for. So what you enjoy doing. So next on our checklist, we're going to do you love sharing what you love doing? So this is actually a good question to ask yourself. Are you willing to share what you love doing? Because if it is actually what you love doing, you're going to love to show the world, so that everybody in the world can actually watch what you are capable of. So after doing this, you are going to be set for YouTube. So now, after going through that our playlists, after our video, so the first thing to do to create a YouTube channel is first of all having your Google account. So to create this is very easy. You just need to go on your browser. You're going to type the Google, and you just say Google sign up. Since you don't have a Google account, as for me I already have mine, so this is where I'm going to do sign up. It's very easy to create one here. It's free, 100% free. So what you need to do, just type in your first name, your last name, username, that's all, and you are going to create your Google account. So here you can see a list of them on my PC. So next we're going to be choosing a brand name for your YouTube channel. So that is one of the most important part of creating a YouTube channel, because the brand name is going to showing what your YouTube channel is all about. So choose a brand name is not something you just get up and guess that my channel will be. Choose a brand name means that a name that has to be unique. What do I mean by unique? A name that when you come on the search browser, let us say for example Google, I'm going to be using for example IQcodec. When you search IQcodec on Google, as you can see, we are the only one found with this name IQcodec. So making a name unique is one of the best things to do when choosing a brand name for your channel. It might seem difficult, but it is worth doing it. So after doing that, we are going to be choose creating a logo for your channel. So a logo will be representing your brand name. Are you doing in the art channel? Are you doing the gaming channel? Are you doing the computer channel? So for this, you're creating your logo. I'm going to bring in Canva. It is a free website. So again, actually, here's the link of the website. To get access to this website, what you need is just your Google account. The account is totally free, but you have the free version and the paid version. As you can see right now, I'm using the free version. So to create a logo, what you just need to do is to come here on the search bar and hit on the logo. After creating the logo, so now depending on the category of what your channel is about, For example, I'm going to be going on the computer logo, but you can see an example of educational channel. If your channel is a sport channel, if you're doing a restaurant, you're doing a cafe, if you're a DJ, if you're a gamer. So I'm going to be going in for the computer logo. So I'm going to type, click on the all to see all the options. So I'm going to be choosing this. So after choosing, you can actually edit. It's very easy to edit. Let us see. As you can see, there's a watermark on this logo. If you decide to remove the watermark, I'm going to lock this mark, so you can use this picture. Let us look for another one. Since I'm using a free version, I can't buy this watermark. So let us see what can we use. Okay, let us take this. Very simple but pretty nice. So I'm going to just take here tech channel. Now tech channel, as you can see, the font size is big. You can actually reduce it, the spacing, reduce it. Okay, so it is very simple. It's very simple. Yeah, on this website, editing is made very simple for you, so you don't need any qualification to do this. You already decide to change the font type of your text. So I'm going to be taking letters table. See, for some of my reason I'm going to be using this. Okay, so this is pretty cool, and here is my logo. So now to download the logo, just click on the download tab, and it's done. So next on our list, we're going to be looking creating your YouTube app. So a YouTube app can also be called, let us say, your YouTube cover picture. So this picture actually is a summary, or it's a brief summary on what they are doing on your channel. So for example, each account, which I'm talking about, I'm going to show you what an example of a YouTube cover. So as you can see, what you are seeing, IQcodec text coding or data, but here is an example of a YouTube cover. To create this, you can still do this on the Canva.com. So back on the home page, we're going to type here YouTube. I'm going to get the publication YouTube channel art with the dimension. So in doing this, since our channel is an ITECH channel, in this option, let us check if there's an ITECH picture. So if the pictures here are not satisfying for you, you can go to your website name Pixabay to get better images for your channel. So images here are 100% free. So I'm just going to say ITECH. Search for the ITECH and see what it does. So you can see an example of them, and here the images I recently chose from my channel. They can vary depending on what you love, so the categories of them that free and 100% downloadable. So you don't need any. What you need is only to have an account which is free to create using your Google account. So let us see this picture. Downloading the picture. Free download. I'm going to download the picture. The picture is being downloaded. So after download is done on Canva, you are going to come on the upload section to upload your YouTube app in order to design it. So sorry for the slow internet connection. I don't know what is happening. Sure, it's because I'm going live. So please, if it's your first time on this channel, please click on the subscribe button to stay tuned with the latest update, hacks and tricks that will make your computing life easier. And so please still remember our official website, eratric.com, will be available as from the 28th September of this month. So please don't miss that. We are all counting on you for that. So download is almost done, and it's done. So here I'm going to upload the image. Download. So here's the image. Just upload. I hope downloading will be more. Let's see, after arrange one. Okay. Upload is done. So what you need to do is just to very easy. Please follow my lead. After calibrating the picture on the canvas, you can actually add some text on it. So let's touch on the text. You can add a heading or choose a text from this list below and customize. I'm going to click in this text. The ladies part. Okay, as you can see, the picture is not okay. Let us see if we take it down red, yellow. So what can I choose for this? Okay, let us take the red color, making it more dim. Okay, so I'm just going to say my first ITECH Channel. So when this is done, you are going to go through the same procedures to download. So you can actually customize it more prettier by downloading PNG files. Let me show you what I'm talking of. The example of a PNG picture is this. I'll take example this picture. Not here's a logo, so I'll choose something else. Something like this. This is what I call a PNG image with background free. So the background is transparent and anything, any image. You can actually add images on it to make it more prettier. So when it is done, you just need to click on the download tab and download your channel app. After downloading the channel app on YouTube, you're going to just click on the customize channel. Click on the customize channel. You are going to be get access to this section where you can actually click to edit the channel and give you the capacity to change it. So when this is done, just move to the next item on our list. What the system requirement that you are placing need for the video capture and editing. So here is one of the most interesting parts. So in order to video capture your screen, if you are actually going for it or using a camera, so your system has to have some minimum system requirement. As for me, what I'm using right now is an Athlon X4 640 processor with 4 cores, 3.0 GHz with a 2 GB graphic card. So this might be too much for you. Actually, if you have the means to afford it, but you can actually have a core deal for your YouTube channel depending on what you are doing. For example, if you have a gaming channel, so you are forced to actually have good graphic card in order to permit you to play the games to which you are going to be uploading on your YouTube channel. Or if you are using a camera to capture your videos, and after capturing you need to actually use some editing software like Premiere Pro, Camtasia, all of this, so you're going to need a powerful graphic card. But if you are actually doing in-person screen recording, only a Cordio will be able to support it with, let me say, 64 MB graphic card with a 4 GB RAM. It will be okay. So that is that for the system camera. You don't need too much. Now setting your PC ready for video and editing and capturing. So coming to this, setting your PC for the video editing and capturing, you're going to need software that enable you to record your PC screen, edit your videos, and actually uploading them on YouTube. So my favorite is Camtasia, which is not free. So let just take a look at it. It's not free, but it's one of the coolest. So I have it there. It's not free, but it is worth buying it. So Camtasia is a very good capturing software. You can see here. Let me see if I can actually change this page to English since we are in French. We have the language section on the page. Okay. Let me see what I can do. So Camtasia is one of the best editing software if you're actually doing in-person screen recording. It's not 100% free, that is the only disadvantage with it, but you're going to enjoy using it. So please download the software. It is the free version is going to be leaving a watermark on your video. So that's all I got to say. So here you can see here is screen recorder and video editing software. You can download a free trial. It's very interesting and easy to use. Let's see if I can actually get it. The user interface to better show you what I'm talking about. It's going to take a while, so let's just wait and move to the next. So now, oops, I missed one editing software. So another editing software that will be very nice for you to use is Filmora. Wondershare Filmora. So yeah, it's another editing software. It's not also free. It has the premium version. The free version will give you a watermark when you're recording your videos. So, but it is worth downloading it, for it is lightweight and it's very easy to use. So don't need any experience to use it. So in here you can actually see the user interface of Camtasia. It is 100% easy. Only from the first look I can know all the part of the software. So here you can see the library, mutations, transition, behaviors, animations, cursor effect, voice, narration. So this software is very easy to use, very easy. So if in the library you are going to be seeing a list of intros, motion backgrounds, lower text, which are very cool, adding into your videos, lower text, very cool, adding into your videos. So animation, giving the possibility to animate your videos, voice recorder, voice narration, recording audio while editing your video. So the user interface is made easy. You don't need any training to edit your video on this software. So that is why I say it is one of the best. So Filmora is also another one. Is also very good to use. Let me see if I get to the website of the Filmora. So yes, Filmora. You can see the Filmora 9 Pro. So it is very good. It also has an integrated screen recorder and very easy to use. As you can see here are the images. You don't need any experience to use it. So it's very easy, friendly user interface as Camtasia. So please, actually hope you guys are going to be downloading this software to try it for your videos. So next on our playlist, I'm going to be creating your channel intro video. So here is a very critical section because you have to be creating your introduction video. So what is an introduction video? An introduction video is a video that usually begins at the starting of your video. So each video must always have an introduction video which must also respect some criteria, such as the time span of the introduction video. It should not be greater than 10 seconds. So it should actually range from 1 to 7 seconds. That are the best thing. So this time span is very important in order to not keep waiting the viewer when your video is being uploaded on YouTube. So for this, I'm going to be moving on Banzoid. Here is the introduction video paradise. What I mean by paradise, in here you are going to be creating any introduction video of your choice, and it's 100% free. So let us just take a brief tour and show you how it works in here. So in here, as you can see, actually, so I'm going to be using this for my introduction video. Sorry for my slow internet connection. Now we're just going to persist with it. So as you can see, let me click on it, making it visible. So Banzoid is a website that allows you to create introduction videos 100% free for your channel. Let us take a preview at this. So please follow my lead there and let's do this all together. So first of all, I'm going to be going on the object tab. the object. Let us scroll. I see scrolling. Okay, and here you can see text. The first text we're going to be changing. The first text we're going to put in, let us say I. In here, I'm going to say I. So yes, in here, I'm going to be saying C. So the text, I'm going to be taking to C, capital T. Text, capital T. So as you can see, it's changing. Group M, because I'm going to be saying ITECH E. So please, just it's very easy to use. So just follow my E. Okay. Now last, we're going to be changing the C. C. So that's done. Let us see what it looks like. Let us start it back. So let us see. You guys should try it. So after designing your introduction video to download it, it's pretty easy. On the download tab, good quality. Here are the two videos format in which you can download your introduction video. So you are first going to start the video rendering. It might take some time, but we don't have the time to wait. But this is what you need to do to. So after rendering the video, it's going to open a new tab where you are going to download it directly onto your PC. So our video rendering has started. So we're just going to wait for it to be done while we are continuing our video. So next on our playlist is recording your first video. So recording your first video, we are going to be using Filmora to do this. Remember, I told you guys that Filmora has an integrated video recorder. So here it is. I'm going to be using Filmora. So please, anytime you want to record your video, please always have in mind that the video should be what people are expecting. So you should think ahead of what people are expecting from you. For example, if you are creating an ITECH channel, it is very important for you to get the latest update on what is happening out on the ITECH world, what has changed, what is coming in, what is going out. So you have to be informed. So yes, here you can see here is the integrated video recorder of Filmora. I'm going to disable the microphone not to interrupt, not to trouble our stream. So recording F9 to stop, so you can see the recording process has started. Just to show what it looks like. We are done showing. I'm just going to click on the F9 and the recording is done. So now let us see when it has been saved. So save to one share. So let us go to document. One share folder. I'm going to the recorder. Let us see. It should be one of these two. Let's play and see. So actually here is the video. What was just from recording. So now you can further edit this to look more prettier by adding a background music, adding your introduction video, adding your channel logo, or either using your voice but using a mic. So here you can see here's the video where it was easily made. So let us see if our video is, as you can see, time left is too much, so I'm not sure I'm going to be waiting. I'm going to get this video over. So now the best way to actually choose the title for a video. So before getting to here, let me show you how you are going to be uploading your video. So sorry to skip this step, but you have to leave it because you are going to waste too much time waiting for the rendering of the video. But this is what you need to know about Panzoid and how to treat your introduction videos. So now here to upload, very easy. Upload a video. Okay, let us select. So you can either do it by just dragging the video. That's all. So now our next on the list is the best way to choose a title for your video. So choosing a title or video has to be you have to be very keen about it, because this title is going to attract viewers to actually view your videos. So the title has to be very attractive, such a way that a viewer that will pass by the video while browsing on YouTube will actually get interested to view the videos. Let us say, by example, if your video is about how one of the most top research thing out there now is free internet. So any video on free internet that you post on the internet will be popular. Now depending on how you write the title. So for example, I'm going to say that how to get free internet worldwide. Here's my title: how to get free internet worldwide on any network. So when a viewer is going to pass through this video, he's going to be very surprised by this internet worldwide and the any network, because these two words are very captive. He can't pass and leave it like that, because he's actually interested so that the free internet is worldwide and is working on any network. So that is what you need to know about choosing a title for your video. So next is the best, what are tags and how to choose and add them to your video. So now tags are just a way, tags are words that you have to use in order to make your video popular on YouTube in such a way that you need to, let me say, predict what a YouTuber, what someone about on YouTube will search on the search bar. For example, let me open YouTube. Let's say, for example, I'm browsing on YouTube and I wish to see a video on free internet. So what you need to do is that you need to think ahead of the viewer, what the viewer will come and type on YouTube. Let us say a viewer come and say free internet worldwide. So if a viewer come and type free internet worldwide, so you can see a list of some videos that are already ranked by the viewer. So the viewer have the tendency to always play either the most popular video with 100, example this one 115,000 views, or the most recent video with the 980 views. So when doing this, in order to be listed among this video, what you need to do is to have the best tags for your video. So to add tags to your video is very easy. What you need to do is just here's a tag section, and please, another thing that you should make sure you have installed the vidIQ extension on your browser. So this vidIQ extension is only available for Chrome, so you can download it from the Chrome store for free and create your account, because it is going to help you. It is very helpful in creating your tag. So let us see how my first tag I'm going to be using free internet. It's followed by a comma. As you can see, here's a tag score is 46 on 46.2 on 100. This score actually tells you that the free internet topic is actually research on YouTube around 46%. So let us go down and see some of the suggestions made by ITECH. So you can see here roughly 44.3, 46.4, and very interesting. So I'm going to be choosing these two, and then these are some videos where you can actually, as you see, videos to gain views from. So you can actually choose some. I'm going to choose these tags to 19 here. So let us go back. You can actually add them. So the tag limit is 500 characters. So let's continue. I'm going to see how to get free internet worldwide. Okay. Next I'm going to say hacking in network for free internet. So as you can see, I'm already at 138 characters, but you have a character limit of 500, so you can add as many as you can, but make sure your tags are being related to the videos. So next on our list, we're going to what is video tagging and how to add them. So now another aspect of tagging is video tagging. So video tagging actually allows you to run your videos according to a particular topic on YouTube. So I'm going to be using as example on my channel. Let us see. So let's take example on my channel. For example, on this video, let me see what I'm talking about. So what you see in blue on this video, these are what they call video tagging. So this actually let your video being ranked top up of the most recent videos on this topic. Let us say Windows 10 cleaning, making Windows faster, speeding Windows. So these video tags are very easy to use, and this actually thing is very easy to use but very tricky because you actually need to be thinking about the keywords. So for example, on this I'm going to be saying, as you can see, here is my most popular video. So what I will do is that there's the video. If I click on this WhatsApp error fix, so see what it's going to do. So as you can see, it leads me to this. It's automatically search it on the search bar. So if I get to the WhatsApp tree, as you can see, here are all the topics found on the WhatsApp trees. So this video tagging is very useful and very important because it is very necessary to let your channel grow, making your video to being ranked among the top hottest video. So to add them is very easy. Video tags are always added after the description. So let us see on the description. I'm going to be saying welcome to this new video. That's all for the description. So under the description you can add your video tag. For example, the first video tag I'm going to be using. So video tag I'm going to be using the first best keyword here, which is free internet. So what you note with the video tag is that you don't have to leave a space when typing it. So yeah, the first you have to type it with an hash followed by a comma. So I'm going to hit again on the hash button. Let us use again which video tag. Let us see worldwide. Remember not to leave a space. Worldwide free. Okay, so please, the maximum video tag allowed by YouTube is around 8, so you don't need to exceed 8. So and when the video tag are being published, only the first 3 are going to be viewable on your video, as what I showed you earlier on my YouTube video. So I'm going to use, let me see, Africa free internet. So when this is done, you can add them. So I can see I have 5 tags remaining. So after this is done, just move what is left after next. So how to add channel tags to your videos. So another aspect is the channel tag. So channel tags now gives you a global view of what your channel is composed of, what your channel is doing, what the category of your channel has to be specified on your channel tag. So first of all, I'm going to publish this video. Like I video is being published. I actually get YouTube on YouTube now. So I did fly from YouTube. Let us see what I was talking about. So here's our video. If you can see, here are the video tags. The video tags are visible, but but the tags are not visible. But if using vidIQ, you are able to say here are the tags, here are the video tags we use. So let us move to the next. So how you can actually add channel tags to your video. So to add channel tags to your video, we're going to be going on the Creator Studio. As I said earlier, channel tags are used to globally set a category for your channel. So I'm going to be using the classic studios, the classic Creator Studio, since I'm not familiar with the new one. I'm going to use the classic Creator Studio. So to add a channel tag, first of all, you're going to be going on your channel. You're going to move in advanced setting. So in here now you can actually see channel keyword. So let us start. I'm going to be saying ITECH Channel followed by a comma, Cameroon, ITECH free internet tricks. So you can add them as more as you want. So let us save. Click on the save button. You can see all changes are being saved. Let us see if there's a difference. So I'm going to be moving back on our YouTube channels to see what has changed. So please remember to download vidIQ. It is a very great app used by YouTubers. So let us see the difference. So let's see, I was basically going to be using vidIQ for this process. Here you can see our channel tags. We have the ITECH channel, we have the Cameroon ITECH, we have the free ITECH tricks. So these channel tags are actually giving YouTube a global view of what the channel is made about, in such a way that when a viewer is going to come on YouTube, let us say he or she will be searching topics on the Cameroon ITECH stuff or free internet tricks. Our channel is going to be placed on the categories, on that category of the free channel or the free internet tricks. So please, these are some of the most important tips you need to know when including, because actually channel tags, video tags are all very important in order to have better views on your video. These are the best way to attract viewers to your video. So please work on that. So publishing your first video, we already did that. Hope you guys saw it. What's the importance of sharing your videos on social media? So now the last part of this video is why is it very important to be sharing your content on your social media. So as we heard, sharing will make it more easier to gain more public. Let us see, I'm going to be showing here. You can see here example of some social networks. You have the Facebook, Twitter, Blogger, Reddit, Tumblr. So sharing your video is going to attract more viewers from outside, not only on YouTube, because somebody may be browsing through Facebook and get to see your video and actually get moved to watch it on YouTube, and you are going to get additional view, not because the video was found on YouTube, but because you actually shared it on a social media. So please always share your videos on your social media to get better views on YouTube. So lastly, not to forget, so the channel requirement. So what the most asked question outside, people are always asking that what do you need to get paid on YouTube? So on YouTube, before getting paid, you need to have the YouTube partnership. So in order to qualify for this partnership, you must be able to have at least a subscriber count of 1,000 subscribers and the hours times view of 4,000 hours view. So these 4,000 hours view, you can actually convert them into minutes. You need to give you approximately 2,400 minutes of views. So please, it is not very long not because I'm saying it all loud, but it's very easy if you are willing to, because you can actually monetize your video because of this channel membership. You must first have the channel membership before you start earning from YouTube. This is a very long process, but it can be short for you based on how you make your videos and how people are loving your videos and how you get subscribers. So some channels actually have more than 100 subscribers a day. For example, let us say the T series, which is one of the greatest channels on YouTube right now. Per day, they have at least, let me say, this is around 500,000, because each minute they always have subscribers. So it can also be you. So please, creating a YouTube channel will need you enough of effort, creativity, hard work. So please, if you actually love doing this, you're going to, it is going to be successful. It's going to be successful for you. So please, think well before choosing a video for your channel. Get the best, do the best to create a good video. Get the best tags you can have. Think of the best ideas you can use on your videos. Think on the best video tags, and always share your videos on your social network for better viewing and gaining more public on social medias. So we finally reached the end of this stream. Please, it's actually our first stream, and please comment what you actually love us to do in the next stream. We would love to know what you want us to do, because we are nothing without you, and I'm very grateful for those of you that are already part of our community. So please remember, if you love this video, please click on the subscribe button and comment what you love us to stream on our next video, because your demands are our commands. So please see you next on IQcodec. Hope this was very helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.